वेलकम है गाइस। हम फिर से एलन वेक रिमास्टर्ड कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं और लास्ट में हमने क्यों बोलता रहता हूँ। मैंने एपिसोड 3 कंप्लीट कर लिया था और एपिसोड 3 की एंडिंग बहुत ही अजीब सी थी जो कि मुझे समझ नहीं आई। सही बताऊँ तो एंडिंग में मुझे कुछ समझ आया नहीं है हुआ क्या। बस इतना पता चल गया कि जो किडनैपर था उसके पास भी एलिस नहीं है और उन्हें नहीं पता कि एलिस गई कहाँ उस किडनैपर को भी। तो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली किडनैपर भी ना किसी और इंसानों के साथ ही मिला हुआ है और जो डार्कनेस रेडियो उसका अलग सीन चल रहा है साथ में। मेरे हिसाब से ये चल रहा है सीन अभी। और उस किडनैपर को भी फिर डार्कनेस से पकड़ के टपका दिया शायद। तो अब
Previously on
कंटिन्यू
Alan
करते हैं आगे
Wake,
का।
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
एपिसोड 4 द ट्रूथ।
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
ओके
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had pumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
एक सेकेंड। ओके एवरीथिंग इज गुड। ओके रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है सही से।
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
होता है कि हम गेट आउट। एक सेकेंड कुछ आवाज आई मुझे लेफ्ट में से। ओ
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
ओके और डॉक्टर हार्टमैन।
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
ओके
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Okay. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated teaser in the memory of your friend and a poet.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my nails
right.
into the
That's
palms of my
right.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
No kidding. क्या देख रहा है मैं बुड्ढे
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
ओके नहीं पढ़ना मुझे
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
ये भी मिला हुआ है.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm.
Valhalla.
Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Something's wrong. Gotcha. The doc's got me myself.
It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Okay.
And express their feelings so they won't shut up, and the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too.
मैं जितने दिन को खेल रहा हूँ ना उतना मैं कंफ्यूज होता जा रहा हूँ.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Hartman wanted me to write. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
मैं बहुत मारूंगा तेरे को पकड़ गया.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench! Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the price.
Okay.
Maybe you could come out and beat our
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Barry.
About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay? These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
ओके भाई इसकी ये डेविलिश स्माइल क्यों थी?
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
ओहो इधर नहीं. अच्छा भाई यार.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
लाइट कहाँ से लाऊं मैं? इसकी तो नाइस. इसकी तो मैं कैसे निकलूं यहाँ से? मरना ज़्यादा सही रहेगा यार, समझ ही नहीं आया करना क्या है इधर। नाइस। कहाँ से निकलूँ अब? और तेरी यार क्या मजाक है ये। ओके अबे तेरी समझ गया क्या करना है। अबे कैसे कर पागल से बोले, गेट नहीं तोड़ा जा रहा। ओह मिस्टर बॉल, here I am। दिया भाई इसने मुझे डैमेज।
I'm here. I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Oh, they shit. बैड, अबे भूतिया हाउस हो गया है पूरा भाई। मेज कहाँ से आ गई? उसने मेज बोला था क्या? मेज में से होके जाना है। यार इसकी रास्ता कहाँ पे है? मेरे पास एमो भी नहीं है। अबे भाई रास्ता है कहाँ? एक सेकंड। ओ भाई ओ भाई
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm. You get 3 pills in the evening.
आजा मोटे हैं। ओह नाइस। बैटरी बहुत सारी वेस्ट करी पर मैंने। Proceed through garden. Finally. कौवे कितने सारे उड़ रहे हैं। पेश की तो कोई नहीं, हम वेट कर लेंगे। एक सेकेंड। ओके वी आर गुड फॉर नाउ। Lithium batteries, nice. क्या खाई है? बैरी रहा सामने।
alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it.
इसकी तो ओके इसकी तो भाई भाई वो तो गया कितने बंदे हैं यहाँ अरे भाई 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 बच गया किसी तरह
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
एंडरसन फार्म अलर्ट टाइट कर दी यार इसने
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, How can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it. Look out!
Okay. तगड़ा सीन था ये.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Find Barry.
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are
अरे
you
नहीं,
alright?
अरे मुझे नीचे नहीं जाना था यार. गेम के कुछ फिजिक्स मैकेनिक्स भी अजीब सी हैं.
Man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
ये बंदा पागल है सही में.
Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here.
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
नीचे ही है.
Yeah!
Nice.
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Anderson farm. Okay, get to the farm.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Wait a second, guys. Okay. तेरी नहीं यार, मेरे पास तो वो भी नहीं है अभी. गेट टू द फार्म एक पेज लेने के चक्कर में मेरी बजने वाली है. ये डरने का नहीं. Oh. Nice. Nice dodge. Okay.
shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
और देने के लिए ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा शायद कहीं। तो कोई गन वगैरह नहीं है क्या? और गन दे देते एक।
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
अरे हमने कब का कर दिया जनरेटर का काम। गेम का ग्लिच है एक। या मुझे अंदर कुछ लग तो नहीं रहा। ब्लॉक्ड है।
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
There's no one in the darkness. मुझे लगा अंदर कुछ मिलेगा पर नहीं। अबे यार गेम का ग्लिच है क्या है ये? तेरी भैंस की आँख। इसको स्टार्ट कैसे करूं? अरे तेरी चल पहुंच गए नाइस। बैटरी नहीं उठा पाया शायद मैं।
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Okay. Heavy duty flashlight, of course. और कुछ नहीं है क्या इधर काम का?
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
ओके गाइस, इसी के साथ इस पार्ट को यहीं एंड करते हैं। काफ़ी खेल लिया, ये भी काफ़ी बड़ा पार्ट हो जाएगा। अगर अभी एंड नहीं करा तो यही सही कि अभी एंड कर दूं। तो मिलते हैं इसके 4th एपिसोड के नेक्स्ट पार्ट में। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय।